Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm on today because I'm going to do another craft with me session, and I'm going to make some cards, and the items that I have pulled out that I'd like to play with today is this Tim Holtz die, and this is called Funky Insects. I pulled out these stamps by Spellbinders. They are called Whimsical Butterflies. This stamp set by Spellbinders as well. Doesn't have a name. This Summer Motifs by Spellbinders, and it's a die set. And today we're going to play with the greenery and the frames, both sets. I pulled out this Lovely Moments paper pad. I used a couple sheets out of here. I'm trying to get rid of this paper. I don't have a lot left, and it came with a few tags, so by a couple weeks I'll be done with this. And then I'm using this Flower Nook paper pad by Die Cuts with a View. I pulled out some of the sheets we're going to use, so we're going to use this sheet here. And let me get in closer so you guys could see the color scheme, because that's going to come into play once you see how I colored the butterflies. This sheet here, I'll cut just a panel. And I have this sheet here. And I thought there was a few other ones. Thought I had, well, I should have a couple more because I know there's another floral somewhere that I want to use. So we'll find it in just a second. But here are my card bases. I have 2 top folding, 1 5x7, and 2 side folding cards. Okay. And I pulled out my Spectrum Noir. Excuse me. I pulled out my Spectrum Noir pens, markers, and I colored my butterflies in those color ranges. I'll put these away. And alright, let's get into what I have die cut already. So this is just the greenery. This is something that I had left over. But this is the greenery that I cut off. I used some of the sentiments from the paper pad. So that's one thing we'll be working with. Here are the butterflies. And I have this one. And I've layered them all. That one. That one, I've layered them up on dimensional pop dots. That one. And that one. So those are our butterflies. I have some frames that I've cut out. I have a block just in case I need a stamp. But this is one of the frames. And then we have these. I've embossed that right there. Some of these cut aparts. And then I have still some other frames that we can layer. And a tag because I need to make a birthday card. And then I have some other little remnants that we may add as we go along. And this is the fallout from here, and I always find a way to use these, even if I put them in a shaker mix or if I use some detail on the card, they'll get used. Okay, so hang on a second, let me go ahead and get us set up to make card number 1. Okay, I'm back. I've gone ahead and pulled out what we're going to use for card number 1. So for card number 1, I am going to use a side folding panel. So we'll go ahead and make that soon. I pulled out some poster board. This is just a Dollar Tree gold poster board. I like this. I always buy it. It's a good weight to it. It's $1.25. Comes in what, 16 by 20 inches. You can cut it down, and what I do is I cut it down and I store it in one of these envelopes that I got from scrapbook.com. So there's that. And I cut the center out because we are not going to waste this, and we're not going to use the whole piece. We're just going to edge this off. So here is what we'll be using to edge this off with, right there. And this is the blanket stitch die by Waffle Flower. So we're going to use that. And I also cut out a frame and a backing piece for the frame, which we're going to lay there. We're going to use this butterfly here. And I decided we're going to use this greenery here. Alright, so I'm going to get situated, put the video in fast time, and I'm going to get to making. Hang on. friends, here is our completed card number 1. We may go in and add a couple minor details to it later. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let me see something here. I think that's going to finish us up right here for this card. Now let's clear the way for card number 2. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with part 2 of the video in which I share with you all a card, this one that I created with the Funky Insects by Tim Holtz. During the craft with me, my lighting was all over the place. It was just really not working for me. So I am just going to share with you all the finished cards in addition to this one that I made. I went ahead and decorated this envelope, and then I created 2 additional cards. So I'm just going to append this video to the one in which I did before, and you can see the finished cards. But here is this one. I just heat embossed Spread Your Wings, put some foliage along here and some flowers. There is the funky insect there. And there's the paper from the, what is it called? Flower Nook paper pad that I pulled on yesterday. So there's that card. One more card is this one. And it says, let your dreams take flight. Again, a little bit of foliage along the side. And I have the frame and offset of the frame. And there is the butterfly. I'll probably do some white detailing on him at some point. And then my last card is using one of the tags from the paper pad. And it actually had some wine bottles out of it down there. I just covered it up with the butterfly. It says, let's celebrate. Put a piece of seam binding at the top. And yeah, guys, those are all my cards. So thank you for tuning in as I use some supplies in my stash and am working to build my card inventory. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I will catch you around. Thanks for spending some of your time with me. Bye now.